What line of work are you in?
I'm a speech and language pathologist for the school district.
How long have you been staffed by the CCSD?
I've been working for CCSD for just 2 years.
What does your job entail?
I help students with communication disorders. They could be speech-only students, and they can have, there's many different types of communication disorders. There could be articulation disorders, which they just have specific sounds, phonology, which they're pretty severe where you can't understand them, or apraxic disorders, where it's a neurological thing where their brain isn't connecting with their voice sounds, so it's not coming out the way they're thinking, but there's various different types.
So, do you like the work that you're in?
I do. I feel like it's rewarding. Not only am I helping them access the curriculum and become successful in there with their speech, but it's rewarding when also parents come to me after meetings and tell me that I'm really helping their child. They've seen improvements and they can understand their child, or their child is speaking up in class now because they're not so embarrassed with their speech disorder, but I do enjoy it.
What is the thing that you like most about your career?
Oh, I think I just answered that.
What is the thing that you like least about your career?
I would honestly say the paperwork that comes with my career, as far as not necessarily paperwork. I love doing the reports because I get to write about my students and all that, but it's mainly like the notices and all that. It can stack up, especially when you have a pretty large caseload.
Why did you choose this career?
I just felt, as an English learner myself when I was younger, that there are, I'm sure, a lot of students out there who do have communication disorders, truly. And there's also those misdiagnosed that are English learners because they're English learners, that they try to say that they have communication disorders when they're younger. But I just wanted to be in the field to kind of help that specific area out and all these other communication disorders out.
Do you have any advice for students?
For students, I'm not sure if he means students that are coming into speech or students that are studying the field, but I'll answer both. Students that come into speech, typically the most successful ones are the ones that are more open-minded and are motivated to work, and not just necessarily motivated to work, but they know they have a communication disorder and they want to fix it. I would just say keep on trying because you will get there. And the students that I guess are studying in the field in education, anything to do with education, I think it's really rewarding, regardless of what other educators might have or might say about the field now, but I would just say it's pretty rewarding. And if you have that interest and passion to help students, then it's definitely your field.
Do you have any advice for parents that may need to have their students enrolled in a resource class?
I actually have students that have resource and speech. So I've seen some parents that are very helpful, and I've seen the other side of it. So I would just say really help your child out, be supportive, be really patient with them, practice whatever they're working on, whether it's speech or other areas of academics, math, reading, writing. But if the school suspects something from your child, like as far as they need resource or they need some academic help in certain areas, just be open-minded to it, because it's really just only going to help your child out. It's not going to harm them.